I can already see that I'm a fan of Justin Jefferson, wide receiver number 2 here for LSU. You're going to see him top right. And this play doesn't count in the box score, but it definitely counts in my NFL draft evaluation. And it's not because he takes contact after the catch, even though it's not technically a catch. Though that's nice. What I like about it is watch his hands position. Not just that he can extend long with those long arms and he's a tall guy with a good reach, and that he makes a fingertip first catch with good technique. It's that as he brings it down, see that left hand kind of come off the ball and the right hand's on the fat of the ball. See that he's essentially palming the football. And I like this detail because when you're talking about palming a football, it just gives you the idea that, one, the hands are long and big enough for him to be able to do this. And when you can do it with a college ball, which is fatter and shorter than the NFL ball, which is more longer and leaner, the fact that he can do that is going to be helpful for him regardless of where he's playing, whether it's in a bad weather environment, windy day, high velocity throws. It just gives you a little bit more comfort in terms of everything else that he can do, that at worst case scenario, he can palm a football as well. So to me, that's just a little added detail. Not necessarily say that I would add this as something that would, put him way above other people who are great technicians and who are consistent with their catch technique and have, smaller hands. But certainly, if there are little tiebreakers, this would be one of them. Here's another reason why I really like Justin Jefferson of LSU. You're going to see him over here tight along with the 2 tight ends here. And I've seen this before with him, and you're going to see it lots more times again as he takes on that linebacker. The fact that he's willing to take on a linebacker and he can seal one to the inside of at least the magnitude of an SEC prospect is very encouraging. And in fact, he does it with nice technique, because you can see here, let's look at the clock. It's 17 here when he engages. And he stays engaged with him square. He did a little bit of an uppercut motion to get underneath. He's able to turn with the man enough. Seconds gone by. By the time he's finally shedded here, it's essentially 15 seconds before the linebacker can start to accelerate after Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So you're talking about a good 2 seconds of time that this receiver is occupied of this linebacker and forcing him away from the runner. This gives the runner enough time to even spin away from the penetration by the cornerback here, Wilson, number 5, without having the backside pursuit be able to wrap him up during the time that it takes to spin away and slow down his pace. So really, I just love the fact that he's willing. The technique's good enough, because if the technique wasn't good, considering the size difference, this would be probably a non-factor for the linebacker. Would just run through the receiver. But the receiver has good technique, good knee bend, moves with the man, has his hands in good position, and sure, absolutely, strength eventually wins here. But not until the receiver's done his job. And this is going to endear him to a lot of NFL teams, because you need receivers who are willing to block. And when you can block in this aspect of the game, think of guys like Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, Pittsburgh Steelers wide receivers. Any wide receiver that plays in a run-oriented offense, or an offense that really emphasizes the run with tight formations, you just provide your offense a lot of flexibility. Love it.